Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin, filming this in my storage unit today. Doing something a little bit different, just like my previous video. What I'm going to show off on this video, is books that I am currently reading. So I pick up a lot of books, like a lot. And this is just 2 weeks of the current month. And yeah, I just wanted to show off the books I'm currently reading, and I want to give a bit of an explanation as to why I'm reading them. So I've been recently picking up um, the facsimile editions. So we have Wonder Woman #1 here. So I'm very excited to get this because I recently got the Treasury edition, and when I found out that DC were bringing this out, I snapped it up. I also have Also Comics issue 3, the facsimile edition. It looks very, very nice. And to be honest, I can't even remember why I bought this, other than uh, it's a Justice Society issue. There is some key to this issue, so if you know what that is, please let me know. Um, I got G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, issue 1, the facsimile edition. I've recently gotten back into G.I. Joe from the IDW series. I was really enjoying that, and I thought, why not with this issue? Now, what I have here is issue 11 of Danger Street. I started off really enjoying this series, but this is the penultimate issue. So issue 12 is the last issue. It should have been a 6-issue series. It's Tom King. He's either he's hit or miss, and unfortunately, this has become a bit of a miss. It's way too long. The concept is interesting in that he's got all different genres of the DC universe and putting them on all together in one story, but he really needs to condense it down. Now, I bought this Hunt for the Skinwalker from Doom. It's issue 2. I just wanted to read the first issue. It's about Skinwalker Ranch. It was interesting, a little bit amateurish, to be honest. So I didn't actually know I had the second issue in my order, but I'll give it another go. One issue I'm thinking I should just get rid of is this. It's Icon versus Hardware. Now, when I ordered this, I was reading a lot of Milestone issues, and yeah, so this is issue 5, but it's been plagued with delays, and it's just a little bit, a little bit. We have here the penultimate issue of Marvel Unleashed. Actually, no, this is the last issue. Yeah, so issue 4, and it's just basically the Marvel Pets. It's written by Carl Starks, who did the Peacemaker series, and which I really enjoyed. That this has been not as graphic, but still quite enjoyable. And I bought this purely because it's a Turtles book. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Street Fighter. It's issue 5. It's basically what you think it is. There's no real surprises. If you like the Turtles and you like Street Fighter, this is a bit of a shoe-in. I bought this. Now, it's Count Dante, the unauthorized but sort of true story of the deadliest man who ever lived. And it's issue 5. It's interesting. It's from Scout. Scout have done some interesting books, and yeah, there's been a lot of work put into this. It's interesting. I don't know how much longer this has. I think this might be a 6-issue series. I'd have to look it up, but yeah, just interesting. Now this one, Space Cowboys from Scout. This is issue 2. I read issue 1 recently, and it's like a cross between Aliens and Terminator. And the artwork, I'll just show you the artwork. I mean, look at that. Every page is just incredible. Really up my alley with this one. I'm very happy to continue to read this because I was enamored with the first issue, and I wanted to see where the story goes. So I've got issue 3 of Creepshow from Image. Now, I bought the previous volume, and they've obviously it was that successful that they decided to do a second volume. And yeah, this is just for me. This is the kind of stuff I like: horror anthology, They know exactly what they're bringing out. So yeah, I am a shoe-in for that. Now we have Superman 78. This is also the second volume. Now this, the volume 1 of Superman 78 came out alongside Batman 89. I think Batman 89 sold more, but this was the better series. There was more love put into this, and it just felt like a continuation of the Christopher Reeve movies. But yeah, the Batman 89 was a miss for me. Just I simply didn't enjoy it, but I will enjoy reading that, I reckon. Now we have Shazam issue 5. Now I don't know what it is about Mark Waid, but wow, the guy just can't go wrong at the moment. He's doing a lot of work for DC, and everything seems to be golden. Yeah, if you want to have a good read of a DC property, make sure Mark Waid is writing it, because you're in for a fun time. This though, Fantastic Four issue 13. Now, I have to drag myself to read this, which is unfortunate, because I've been reading Fantastic Four since the 90s. Once I get into it, I'm into it, but every time I see it, it's like, okay, I'll give it a go. I don't want to drop it, because I have been reading it for so long, but I'm really hoping that, what's his name? Ryan North, I think. Mate, do something with this series. It can't just be all about science. It feels very shallow, very soulless, and ultimately not fun. Not fun for me. But you know, I hope someone else enjoys it. What I have here, and I've got a few more to go. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, issue 301 from Image. Now, being as I said, I was a fan of the IDW series, and it's written by Larry Hama. This one is written by Larry, so I wanted to see where it's going. I haven't put down for issue 2, but based on this cover, it's looking pretty good. Now, the second last issue of Alpha Flight. Now, I took a chance with this. The first 2 issues were a bit iffy, but I've really gotten into it with the last issue, and now this issue, I'm sure, is just going to be a lot of fun. Ed Brisson is bringing the team together, and is kicking ass. All right, what I have for you next is issue 4 of The Immortal Hulk. Now, I was a fan of the Immortal Hulk, the Immortal Thor, but I wanted to talk about the Immortal Hulk. That's why I said Immortal Hulk. I was a fan of the Immortal Hulk, and it was largely in part for the Joe Bennett art style. Marvel dropped Joe after Immortal Hulk, and I don't think he'll be drawing for Marvel anytime soon, unfortunately. And unfortunately for this series. Now, what is the name of the guy? Martin Coccolo. Martin Coccolo is a superb artist, and the visuals in here are stunning. Unfortunately, he's not Joe Bennett. Yeah, I just feel like Joe is missing from this series. But that being said, it is only the 4th issue, and I really need to give it more time to kind of flow and get into it. So I will still read it, and I think I will still very much enjoy it. Now, I've got 4 more issues to go. I have issue 3 of Daredevil. I was a bit nervous about I think his name's Saladin Ahmed. Saladin Ahmed. Yeah, I was a bit nervous about him coming onto the series, because I wasn't a fan of his Exiles run. But Aaron Kuder is perfect as the artist for this series. All my misgivings about Saladin are out the window. The first issue was mind-blowing. It was incredible. Yeah, I shouldn't have worried. This is a high point for Daredevil, and I will continue to read it and very much enjoy it. Now, this series, Cap Wolf and the Howling Commandos, pure fun, absolutely pure fun. So what was the name? It was Sergeant Rock versus the Army of the Dead. It came out from DC earlier this year, and that was also just a bunch of fun. I read the first issue of Cap Wolf, and it was everything I wanted. So I am very much looking forward to reading this. I'm sure I'm going to love it. Another issue I took a chance on, and I found that I really enjoyed it, is the Uncanny Avengers. So this is issue 4, and no spoilers, but I have flicked through and I have seen who is Captain Krakoa. So I now know, and it's the last page. So this issue is kind of effectively spoiled for me, but I'm having so much fun reading this that it really doesn't bother me. It's action packed. It's fun. The artwork is popping off the page. It's everything I want in an Avengers issue and everything I want in an X-Men issue, all rolled into one. Now, the last issue that I'm going to show is issue 20 of Ghost Rider. Now, this is the second last issue of the series, which is unfortunate because Benjamin Percy has been doing some fantastic work on this series. Marvel have finally gotten Ghost Rider right. After the 90 series ended, it was kind of a miss, a hit and a miss with every subsequent volume, which is unfortunate. But with this series, they really found their stride. And then, yeah, just to say, okay, this series finishes with issue 21, and the next volume is an all new Ghost Rider, and let's do a whole new creative team, and let's take a chance, and hopefully it sticks. It's unfortunate. I wanted to see this story continue, but you know, I'll enjoy it while I got it, and that's the beauty about comic books. If you keep them in your collection, you can enjoy them again and again. So that's something a little bit different. I just wanted to show you guys what I've been reading, or what I will be reading in a moment. If you want to like and subscribe, please do so. I've got one more video to film today, and yeah, there's some fun stuff in there. So I will catch you at the next one. Bye, guys.